welcome. As I record this video, I'm looking out and seeing a storm. Sometimes the storm is outside, sometimes we feel the storm inside. And with whatever mood you have today, I want to focus this short class on cultivating positive energy. Sometimes we're not feeling super positive, and moving can help change that. Or maybe you are feeling all right and you just need a little more movement in your body to make you physically feel better. But let's start in a cross-legged position on our mat. Hands can come down on your knees, checking in with your energy and your mood today. How are you feeling? Are you focusing on things that happened before you got here? Or are you already checking in with what you have to do next? Be present. Be here now. Before we start to move, just take a moment to focus on one thing that's positive in your life right now. One kind thought to yourself or to someone else in your life. And let's focus on that. As we take a big deep breath in, lift our arms up high and exhale, let that go. One more time, inhale up, exhale, just let your arms sink down and then walk your fingers forward for a moment. Just taking our first forward fold, seeing what it feels like to just bend over our legs here. And then with those fingers tented, walking back up to that comfortable seat. We're going to go into deer pose. So just take that left leg and wrap it around and back behind you, bent, and keep that right leg forward. You may have to adjust it a little bit. So this is sort of like a pigeon pose in the front, and then the back leg is bent behind you. Funky little pose here. Once you're comfortable, just lift your arms up, twist over that front knee, that right knee, and then fold over the side of your front leg, outside the knee, just feeling the sensation, bringing that left hip down toward the mat as you feel this funky little forward fold. Breathing into that. And release, trying to lift our spirits with a little lift. Take that left hand back behind your left hip. And then just take that right arm and lift it up, lift up out of the hips, waking up those hips right away, and release. A couple of these folding forward, breathing for a breath, and then release. That left hand comes up, back behind you, and you lift your hips up. Two more, folding forward off to the side. Really just flowing slowly to start off our class. Lifting up, feeling the energy as we rise up. Last time, folding off to the side, breathing for a moment, and then left arm comes up and around as we lift those hips up and bring it back down. Cross that left leg back up to that comfortable cross-legged position. This time the right leg wraps around, bent, and place it behind you. You may have to adjust that left leg. Maybe you want to bend it a little more, or maybe you want it a little bit out. Adjust the right knee. Just find a position that feels as comfortable as you can be in this pose. Inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, shift over to the left and bring those hands outside the left knee, off to the left side, really thinking about that right hip down toward the mat as you stretch out long, breathing. Go. One more deep breath in, exhale, let that go, and press yourself up. Take the right arm up and over, back behind your hip, and lift the hips up, and exhale, arm comes down, fold over, and bring the hand behind you. One more lift, and fold forward. I lied, there's two more, and back up, lift the hips, and lower. Final lift coming up here. Up and around. Hopefully you're feeling a little more awake. little bit more energized. Bring those two legs forward in front of you. Do a seated forward fold. Fire up the legs by flexing the feet. Move the fleshy parts away. And lift up tall through the chest. Arms come up by the ears. Lift up and fold forward. Allowing that head to fall forward. Allowing gravity to bring your torso down. Forehead towards the knees. Maybe you're not bent that far, but if you feel it behind your legs, fired up, then we're in good shape. Inhale, lift up. I'm just going to take a seated straddle here and just warm up the legs with this nice stretch. Adjust a little bit. Inhale to stretch tall. Exhale, we're just going to bring the right arm down, lift up, tall through the left, and over side stretch and seated straddle. Staying over, bent this way, we're going to bring that left arm out and around. So this time we're squared off over that right leg, folding forward this way, remembering to keep that left hip down to the mat. Don't let it fly up. Breathing. And left arm comes up and right arm swings over, side stretch. Breathing into this stretch here. And release, arm comes back up. And this time just bring that right arm forward, square off over the left leg and fold forward. Just a different sensation, the different ways we fold. Subtle changes in our arms can really feel dramatically different in the body. Release, let that go. Lightning outside my window. Unaffected inside, lift up tall. And exhale, bring those hands down to the mat, walk them forward, and melt the torso down towards the mat. Wherever you are, you can have your forearms down on the mat. Try to keep those feet flexed and back. Breathing here. Maybe you just let your head fall over and rest on the mat wherever you are. Couple deep breaths. And just let that go. We're going to swing around and find our way to our first downward facing dog of class. On this first down dog, just take a minute to settle in. Find some movements that help you find this shape. So maybe that's pedaling your knees to start. Maybe it's just a little wagging of the hips side to side. Wherever you feel like you need to loosen and settle in. But really think about stretching your 10 fingers far apart and pressing through the hands. Tailbone slightly tilts up toward the sky. Think long spine. If you're holding any tension in your neck, maybe you nod yes and shake no. Taking a moment to breathe here as we settle in. On an inhale, look forward, shoulders over wrists, long spine, find plank. And on an exhale, bend your knees and just kind of roll your spine up and back, down dog. Again, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend the knees, scoop up, down dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend knees, scoop up, press back, down dog. And last time, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, scoop back, down dog. Getting ready for a couple sun salutations. We'll do 3 of them. Look forward. Step forward between the hands. Take a moment here. Feet about hips distance or 2 fists apart. Grabbing opposite elbows, micro bend the knee, and just sway side to side and ragdoll for a moment. Breathing. And release the hands to the mat. Maybe walk the feet a little closer together. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, heart forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, hands come down, heart center. Taking a moment to breathe in that feeling of kindness, the good energy. Focusing on that positive intention that we're setting for our class today, the energy we wish to create inside ourselves, the energy we want to spread after class. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, point toes, lower down to the knees, and lower all the way down to the belly. Relax feet on the mat, chin on the mat. Inhale, press through the hands, baby cobra. And exhale, tuck the chin down, tuck the toes. Find your way to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Feeling the body begin to warm up. Coming back to the steady breath, even as we heat things up. Inhale, look forward to the hands. Exhale, step, or you can hop forward, feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up by the ears. Hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank. Lower down the knees or shift forward. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Elbows hug into the body. Inhale, upward facing dog. And everyone meets in downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Remember, as we go through that vinyasa flow, feel free to modify, bringing the knees down to the mat, baby cobra, or just skip it all together and meet in downward facing dog. Look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back. Inhale, shift forward. Lower down half or all the way. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press down. Press back, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more breaths. Moving on, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. This time, sweep the arms up. Hips come low, chair pose. Tuck the hips under. Sink the hips deeper. Lift the chest tall. Breathing here. Look down. Make sure you can see and wiggle your toes. Lift the chest tall on the inhale. Exhale, right arm sweeps back, left arm sweeps forward, crown of the head lifts tall to the ceiling. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Lift up tall chair pose, stay low. And left arm sweeps back, lift through the crown of the head, sink through the hips, open arms. 1 more deep breath in, and exhale, open a little wider. Inhale, back to center, challenge to lift the heels up. Drinking bird, bring the arms back. Optional here, legs might be starting to shake, I know mine are. And release the heels. Swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Lower down, halfway or all the way. Baby cobra or up dog, and press back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Firing things up. We're going to go into our main flow of class. We'll do it once, slowly, and then we'll add on. And then we'll go through 1 breath, 1 movement before cooling it down. 3-legged dog, right side. Lift the right leg long. You can keep the hips squared down if that feels fine to you. Or if you like, you can open your hip up, finding more length, more openness in the hip. Other option to bend the knee. Maybe we do a couple circles in one direction or another. can also roll out your ankle here. Inhale to stretch that leg long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, step that foot between the hands, spiral the back heel down. Open the arms up. Warrior two. Come up with straight legs first, and then sink in deeply. Arms are parallel to the mat, palms face down. And our eyes go over our front middle finger. Inhale, lift the shoulders up and back. Breathing here. And then we'll inhale, come up to star pose. Slightly pigeon toe the toes. Lift up tall in star pose. And then take a lunge to the back of the room. Hands come in prayer. Lateral lunge with the left leg. Option here to bring the hands down to the mat and sink low, skandasana. Hands can come to prayer here. Breathing wherever you are. Release. Come back up to warrior one at the top of the mat. Back heel is on the mat. Big deep breath in and exhale. Let that go. Step back, vinyasa flow, or meet in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg long. And keep that hip square. Same options as the other side. I like to open my hip up, but I know I do have quite a bit of flexibility in the hip. If you want to warm up those hips a little bit, do some circles. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands, open up. Warrior two, coming up with straight legs to start, and then finding a deep bend in the front knee. Palms face down, maybe you lift the shoulders up and back. Finding that strong warrior two, gaze over the front middle fingers. Inhale, chest is tall. And on an inhale, coming up through star, slightly pigeon-toeing the toes, they're facing forward. And then on an exhale, lateral lunge, right leg bends, sinking back into the hips. Option to stay here or to lower down into skandasana, resting our hips low, breathing. Feeling that stretch in the left leg, firing up the right leg, and then shifting back forward to warrior one and letting that side go. Step it back, lower down halfway or all the way, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Noticing where you are mentally as we fire things up in the body. Resist the temptation to quit or to hold back. Inhale, lift the left leg long. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step that foot through between the hands, dial the back foot down, and open up warrior two. And coming up to the center, star pose, and then pressing back, lateral lunge, left leg. This time come up to a crescent lunge to the top of the mat, but place the left hand on the mat. Back heels lifted, right arm lifts. Breathing here. And then before we let the side go, rolling onto the outer edge of the back foot. And then that front leg can float up and back. We can also modify this with the left knee on the mat. Side plank. And let that side go. Vinyasa flow. Straight over to the left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cross the body, left knee to right elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale, step it through. Open up, warrior two. Inhale. Lift up tall, deep bend in the front knee. Inhale, lift center, slightly pigeon toe the toes, star pose. And exhale, lateral lunge or skandasana, right knee bends. Preparing to go forward, crescent lunge at the top of the mat. Right hand meets the mat. Right toes are lifted, left arm open, heel open. Breathing here. Pressing firmly into that right hand as we prepare to lift that left leg up into side plank. Remember, option here to keep that right leg on the mat for a modified side plank. Arm can come over your ears. You're in side plank. The feet can be stacked or the top leg can lift. Breathe. And let that side go. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway or all the way. And Vinyasa flow. Everyone meeting in down dog and taking a rest, child's pose. Just a moment here to reset as we prepare to run through our peak flow. We'll do it 2 times. First time, a little slower. Second time, 1 breath, 1 movement. And then we'll cool it down. Breathing. Building heat in the body. Walk the hands over to the right just for a moment. And to the left. When you're ready, back up to down dog. The change and the add-on is going to be at the beginning. Let's lift that right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee to left elbow and hold. Straighten that leg out and peel that left arm open, fallen star. Lifting the hips up. Lifting up through the hip bones. And release that left hand back to the mat, 3-legged dog. And you know the rest. Step the right foot through. Open up, warrior two. Center to star. And lateral lunge, hands to prayer. Left hand comes down, right arm lifts up. And then side plank or supported side plank with the left knee bent. Take that top leg wherever it is. Find your way to a crescent lunge at the top of the mat. However you can get there. Challenge to keep that leg floated and step it all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift, create a wobble. Exhale, let that side go. Vinyasa flow. Preparing to go through it on the left side with the benefit of knowing where we're going. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cross the body. Left knee to right elbow. Hold. Stretch that left leg through. Fallen star, open up. Right arm up to the ceiling. Lifting up through that right hip. And hand comes back down to the mat, bringing that left leg up high to the sky. And then step it through, warrior two. For a breath, inhale. Exhale, star pose for a breath. Hands come to prayer, right leg bends. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Crescent lunge, top of the mat, right hand comes inside the left foot. Inhale to open. Preparing for that side plank or modified side plank. When you're ready, left foot comes up and around. Oof, see, it's okay to slip. side plank, or we can drop that right knee down and lift the left leg up. If you're inside plank, remember we're going back to crescent lunge, so you can keep that left leg lifted and bring it up to the top of the mat, but I will demonstrate how to get there from this modified position, but however you get to a crescent is perfect. Inhale, exhale, step that top left leg up to the top of the mat, tuck the back toes, inhale for a breath, lift up, crescent lunge, and exhale, let it go. Vinyasa, meet in down dog. We'll be flowing through that one final time, one breath, one movement. You know where we're going. Make this the best time yet. One more deep breath in. And let it go. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Kick it through. Left arm opens up. Exhale, press it down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Dial the back heel, warrior two. Inhale, star pose, toes face forward. Exhale, lateral lunge. Left hand comes to the mat, crescent lunge, top of the mat, right arm lifts. Easy twist. Doesn't feel so easy. Right leg lifts up, side plank, steady here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Top leg steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. This is really challenging. One more side left, vinyasa, and meet in down dog. Deep breath in. Let that go. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, cross the body, left knee to right elbow, and kick that left leg out and through. Right arm opens up and lifts, fallen star. And exhale, right arm comes down to the mat, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot between the hands, warrior two. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, lateral lunge for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Right arm comes down on the inside of the left foot, high on the back heel. Easy twist, deep breath in, deep breath out. That left leg is going to step back. Find a side plank or a modified side plank. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Left leg is going to step once again to the top of the mat. Crescent lunge. Let it go. Step back, shift forward. Lower halfway or all the way. Up dog. And down dog. You did it. You made it. Cooling it down from here. Just gonna stretch it out. Inhale, lift the right leg up, and exhale, right knee behind the right wrist, pigeon pose. Left leg comes down to the mat. You can adjust that front leg. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, you can walk those fingers to the top of the mat and just breathe. Noticing your mood, your body, how it feels now compared to just a little bit ago at the start of class. Breathing here. Melting that torso down towards the mat. Maybe your forehead's resting on the mat. One more breath. And press yourself up. You can make your way through one final vinyasa flow, or simply press back down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee behind left wrist. And right foot out to the side, coming back onto the top leg, adjusting. Lifting up tall with the torso before walking the hands out and melting over that bent front leg. Letting it go. Deep opening of the hips here in pigeon pose. Breathing. Enjoying the stretch. After all the work we did with our hips. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release. Press up. Press back. Last downward facing dog of class. And then allow your knees to drop onto the mat. And find Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Soles of the feet touch. Inhale to lift the torso. And exhale, fold over your legs. And release that stretch. This time, once again, a seated forward fold. Stretch those legs out long in front of you. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Take a moment here to notice how you're feeling now in this forward fold compared to the start of class. Recognizing how powerful it can be to just set aside about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes of your day. How that can just change your mood completely. Release that stretch. Slowly and with control, lower your body all the way down onto your mat. Taking a final moment here to do some bicycle crunches before we rest. Feet come onto the mat, hands come behind your head, or lift the feet so your shins are parallel to the mat. Lift the head and the chest, and then left leg bends in, right leg stretches out long. Twist right elbow to left knee, and switch left elbow to right knee. Switch. You can take this as fast or as slow as you like. Working out the abs. If you want to go faster, give it all you got for a couple more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Stretch out long. And then hug the knees into your chest. Big show of gratitude to your body, all the hard work. And then allow those knees to fall over to the right side. Left arm comes out long or to a cactus. And then gaze over to the left side. Spinal twist. Inhale those knees back up to center. And switch it out. Knees come down to the left side, gazing off over the right shoulder. Then bring those knees back to center. Grab outside edges of the feet. Drive those knees in towards the armpits. Happy baby pose. Breathing. Really enjoying the sense of calm and peace that is washing over you right now. Let that go. Feet come to the ceiling. Hands come back by your sides. Slowly and with control, lower the feet all the way down to your mat. I encourage you to take this Savasana rest for as long as you have today. Enjoy the work you just did. Enjoy the energy you cultivated. showing yourself a little kindness, a little gratitude for bringing yourself to the mat today, for completing a class. I know sometimes the hardest part is showing up, but it's also hard to get through the whole class with all the distractions, everything pulling us in different directions, demanding our attention. Feel free to stay here as long as you have today. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day.